Yeah, so last video actually I'm using a free software that having maximum length up to only for the 10 minutes. So coming to the video where I have stopped. So after creation of data factory, our page will be looking like this. Data page will be open and it's asking for set up the code repository. Have you remembered it? On the configuration of Git, we have allowed no option that we will be going to set up it later, but yeah, we'll set up it. So you can see these options, right? Ingest, orchestrate, transform data and configure SSIS. Ingest means you are ingesting your data from the source. That's meaning. Orchestrate means you are doing some data set pipeline level activity for transforming your data. I mean, that's a code free data pipelines. You are just reading, I mean, you are making it ready to, I mean, complete your work there. And for transformation of data, you are doing some activity to transform your data on the data flow level, and you are mm, configuring SSIS, or maybe here you can, I mean, do copy activity and all those stuff. SSIS package, what it means, it's help you to move your on-premises data to Azure cloud. So this will term will cover it later, but first of all, this page will be open and you will see, let me cancel this setup repository. However, your name will be coming here. This will see four icons. So what this meaning, will go one by one. So this is home. It's nothing but it will redirect to this page only. Here would be a pencil icon. So pencil icon once we'll click. So here you can see all the services present in the data factor itself. It will come here for transforming. Okay. It is the pipeline. We were discussing it's a engine of train, right? So all you think this data set, data flow, power query. So as a data engineer thing site, you have to understand all these things. So first we will, what were our image was. Image was like we need a storage account that we have already created. We need a linked services. Okay. So for creating a linked services, we have option like monitor and you have option like manage. Okay. So we'll go to manage. After going to manage, you can see these many options are present. What is ARM template, kit configuration, Azure preview, integration, runtime. I have told you, right? So all the combination of these will come under pipeline, and pipeline itself will, including pipeline, it will come under the integration runtime. If you are taking example of train and the bogies, so obviously train is going to uh, I mean adding all the bogies together, and train is I mean the engine is going to handle the, I mean, through the engine only your train will be going from source to destination. So the through pipeline only your data is going to travel from one source to destination. But integration runtime, what it defines, it will define under all the computing power, like what would be the connections and what would be like keys and access, all things will be handled by integration runtime. So for running a train, some authority is handling, like station master is going to give some directions and all. So this is an integration runtime. We are going to create a linked services from here. So let me quickly go to create a linked services. What we are going to do, we are going to on the blob storage level. So we are going to click the blob storage. ADLS also we can choose it. Always a good practice, you choose a beautiful name that you will have a habit, and you are working in a project, it will be really nice. You can give always a good name. So linked services, we are going to work on the CSP. So uh, ls underscore link services CSP underscore data. Okay. Description you can give it like this: link services is for CSP data, but right now I'm not interested. Here auto resolve run integration runtime. You can choose, you will have to choose this. Account key level, it's fine. And there are many methods, SS URL, how you are going to, but we have industry, we follow account key, we follow the same. And Azure subscription, we are going to choose this. Storage name, it will already pop up, it will, if it is going to fall under this resource group. And loading key. And always a good practice, if you have created the link services, you check this connections. If everything is fine, then your connection will be successful. Now click on create. ls underscore csp data is created. And now what we need a data set, means csp data set format. So we are going to, but let me see the timing. We are going to create that. Again, we need to click this icon, then this page will come. So we need to click the data set for connecting. You will click, right click on this, and then new data set will come. So we need to choose the data set. What it is blob storage only, right? So it is going to blob storage. And then for creating the link services, it will not ask the file type. Remember this, do not mix these two things. Obviously, for first step, we need to choose the what would be your account type. Then we have to choose the CSV. So for delimited text format, we are going to always give the good name. So data set start with ds underscore csv underscore data. Link services we have already created, it will become here. So this is the path, okay? So where exactly your file is located. So you can give it from here, but keep it here, like, and you just click first row as a header. If you will not click it, then first row, I mean column name would be not come, only the values would become. So it's a good practice, you make it click here and go to this. Yeah, so you need to give the path. So let me quickly come to our storage account and see if some files are present or not. You see the landing is present, right? So let us see if we can so we'll just browse this. You just show it and order the csv. If you want to see now this preview data, you will see like everything is fine and you are able to see this. And if I, there are a lot of options present, like if you are working in a project level, so not only csv file will become under comma, there you can, I mean you can user defined as well, like pi also come, tab also come, like semicolon also. I mean it's a comma separated file, but it's a real practice, it is comma separated. But in work practice, suppose you are working with a file having uh, some string value has a comma present, okay? So but for that it is going to treat it as a separate record. So for that we just going to give some other separation. So that's the choice. And you are just going to escape character here present, it is also useful. Put a character, like a string value will become how you are going to treat a string value. So the double quote is present, single quote will also consider. So like if you have studied about python, so single quote, double quote, triple quote, all will fall under. If you are not clicking it here, first row as a header, it will go and see the preview data. You will see the column name is not reflected. So always a good practice that you to cancel it, actually it's not allowed. So